What's up, guys? It's Priets coming back to the brand new Binding of Isaac episode. Today we are back with the Ian streak, going for win number 213 in a row. So without further ado, let's get right into the run, get some gaming going on, have a little bit of fun, and see where this run takes us as Eden on hard mode. I hope you guys are all having a great day. And look, the audio's here. It's here, and it's ready to go. And what the heck? Okay, so today we start off with Abaddon and the Nail, two Devil Deal items that are actually really crazy. It allows us to get really high damage from the get-go, and it's going to be a crazy run. We also get IBS, one of my least favorite items in the game, but I know we have, I think, probably 4 hearts of black heart health right now. It's hard to tell because Abaddon takes away red heart health and turns it to black heart health, so I don't know how much health we're going to have. So we could have, like, a bunch of hearts of red heart health. We could have barely any. And if you guys have never seen IBS in action, it's rough. Every once in a while, it's kind of like the kidney stone effect. You will see that my face will turn red, it will charge up, and then a random blue baby poop will come out. And it can be explosive diarrhea. It can just be a bomb. It can be pretty much any type of poop you want. It can also be the good poops that give you increased attack speed or tier rate and damage, or it can be really bad. So it's quite the interesting little setup we have here. I'm excited for it, though. I mean, if it's going to give me a really good start to a run, I will take IBS. Usually, I would not take IBS, but we have a good run going on our hands. And look at this. Oh. You see that? That random bomb is why I absolutely sometimes just hate IBS. But we should be fine. I really don't know how much health I have right now. I know we just lost a half Blackheart, which I got from the Nail. But other than that, I really don't know what's going on. But yeah. Today I played some more of the Cult of Lamb on stream. Anybody who came out to that, thank you. I will probably be streaming it again today. As far as I plan, I think that's what I'm going to do. So far I've played 10 hours of it, and I will say it is such a fun game. It's such a fun game. It's actually such a good game, and it's just really fast-paced, and it just makes time go by so quickly. You know what? I'll take Pony. Pony's just slightly better than the Nail. And the Nail, I like it a lot. But yeah, it's such a crazy game. There's so many aspects to it that just makes it just beautiful. It's just so much different than any other roguelike you'll play. And there's so many aspects to it that, like, you don't always have to be doing the challenging roguelike. Some of the time you're just sitting there, like, doing fun stuff. Like farming, feeding your villagers, like holding sermons, like doing crazy fun stuff. And it's just such an insanely unique game, while also having so many attributes of games that, like, I've played before that I've really liked. So it's got, like, aspects of Slay the Spire and Hades, like how the actual, like, floors are laid out during the roguelike parts. It's got, like, the health system of Binding of Isaac, which you can definitely see it has complete, like, direct, like, correlation to it. The weapon system is pretty cool because everything's a melee weapon. And anybody who says it's not melee, it's melee. Somebody looked it up today, and melee is, like, it is a way that you can pronounce it. So take that. And I have red heart health. Wait a sec. I have red heart health. Also, I should have used this to break the rocks. I just realized that. That's not a bomb. That's a little rough. Was there a battery in the shop or something? I can't remember. But it's just such a good game. I've been enjoying it a lot. I don't know what the longevity of the game is, though. So that's, like, the one part that I really don't know how it's, like, what's going to happen after I 100% the game. And I'm already pretty close to 100%ing it. It's just really doesn't have that much content. The issue with it as a game is it does require you to play a lot of stuff consecutively. Like, you have to be, like, it's a lot of micromanaging, which is kind of an issue. I don't want E. coli. Why does IBS not count towards oh crap? That is one of the most BS things I've ever seen. That's actually really dumb. Also, I have a stars card. Why did I not use it? Yeah, there's just so much micromanaging to make sure that nobody's dissenting in your cult, to make sure that nobody's dying in your cult, to make sure nobody's sick, to make sure everybody's, like, exhausted. There's just a lot of stuff you have to do, which makes it so you can't, like, you really, as I said yesterday, it's 70% of the time you're playing Stardew Valley, 30% of the time you're playing the roguelike. And you don't actually have, there's never a time that you actually have to, like, build your cult up. So it is, like, kind of optional if you want to just go the build up your cult route. But if you don't build up your cult, it feels like you're just playing the game wrong. Personally, that's how it felt for me. And so it's very interesting. Also, I have so much more health than I expected. I was not actually paying attention. I have crazy amounts of health. Nice. Let's get away from this. Nice. But yeah, it's just a lot of little things you have to do. Like, you have to do there's quests in the game as well. There's a whole quest system, which I think having a quest system in a roguelike is so cool. I mean, just because there's so much stuff going on. It is really just like, I would almost say the perfect mix. I don't know, maybe perfect's going to, it's a really good mix of just a lot of really good games. And I don't know if it's too much going on. I'll have a better, like, well put together review of it whenever I actually finish the game. But so far, the actual enemy design is pretty cool. I do like it. The whole fighting system, very cool. Overall, just a very, very solid game. But I need to play it more. I really do need to play it more to really understand the game fully. And also, like, knowing the story. Story has a very important part in lots of games. I would say it's not, like, the most important thing, especially to me. I really like just fun gameplay. But having, like, some good lore behind it that, like, you can get a following behind, that's how you get a game to be really big. And that's, like, why Binding of Isaac is so big, is because there's a huge fandom that, one, is just here for the lore and loves the lore. And then there's also people who love it because it has really, really good gameplay, and really, it's really good and replayable. Like, as you've seen, I've played it for 1,600 hours. The only other games I've played for this long are games that are FPSs, which are infinitely replayable because it's competitive. But this is the only game that I've ever played that's not competitive that I've put this much. This is the only game I've put this much time into, and it's actually wild to think about. I am gonna blow up these skulls. I know it's a lot of bombs to do it, but I could get some friendly familiars or some good cards. And Judgment's actually insane. Lover's card is really good as well. I'm actually gonna do this real quick. I want to pick you up. I want to go see if I can pay out the Devil Beggar, then I'll come back and pick up the Judgment card. Well, let's do this, just to make it easier to get here. Okay, that's 6. You pay me out, and thank you for paying me out. And we get a speed up from that, which is sick. I'm excited. It's not the pill that's in there. Also, I don't know why I blew up the donation machine. I was thinking about it, I'm like, that was really not a good idea. I did not need to blow it up for anything, so it's kind of a useless blow up. But hey, I did it. It happened. Just how it went. But anything else, like, Cold Lamb also has some of the best Twitch integration of any game ever. I don't play it on Twitch, which is kind of unfortunate because I just don't have the following on Twitch, and so I prefer not to stream on Twitch just randomly. But the Twitch integration's really, really cool for people who have big chats. The way it works is anybody who's in the chat can enter a raffle anytime you get a new cult member. And anytime you get a new cult member, the person who wins the raffle gets to completely design the cult member, and their name is made into that cult member. So what I've been doing is I just name it random things, either of my friends or people who are in the chat. It's just fun. It's just a really cool system. And I think what I'm going to do today is I'm going to go for angel deals. Because I started with so many devil deal things, I think it's good to go angel deals. So let's get a move on. But yeah, it's really cool. The things, it's not like any Twitch integration that's like makes the game less fun. I guess it's a little more cool for the viewers, but honestly, you don't have to get cult members too often. And so it's not something that would happen way too often. It would be nice. It does, I'm guessing, keep your viewer retention up because people want to be like cult members and want to be part of the action. That's how it goes. Now, I'm not really big enough for it to like really be that important. Like, I averaged today like maybe like probably like 15 viewers was my average. Sometimes I drop down. At one point I dropped down pretty far. I did get up to like 20 some viewers, and just because I'm not playing Isaac, I don't really get that many views. It's just kind of what happens. God, give me like a good item for once. We've literally gotten 0 good items from any of the item rooms. But yeah, I just, unless I'm playing Isaac, I don't really get that many viewers. I also haven't been streaming a lot recently, which is, it's not a good idea to like stop streaming for a long time and then come back streaming a game that you are not known to play. It's not a good way to game. It's not a good way to stream. Like, you got to make sure that your following knows you're going to stream it. And I realized it was not the best way to do it. But it's fine. It's just how I decided to do it. It's just a game I wanted to play. It drove me to play it. Also, I'm going to wait to pick up a starter deck because I don't want any new cards, really. That was really dumb of me. Until I can actually use my card. And since we can't get anything really fun, like, wait, let me just do this. Since we can't get anything like Gideon with a Chaos card right now without like dropping our card and not taking it with us, I don't really want to do it. Also, spending 15 cents when I have a judgment card is not the smartest idea. That's also a reason I'm not doing it. Ooh, you know what? Maybe IBS is fine. If you actually are good at like paying attention to IBS, it is actually pretty good. But right here, yeah, I'm definitely not gonna take. I don't think there's any reason for me to pick up booster pack. What I will do is what I consider stupid, which is bombing this. Let's go. And we did lose Dreamcatcher, but we saw that there's nothing else really good. We actually just cycled through some good, like some bad shop items, which is fine. I'm not going to spend any money here. I don't think I need more health. I don't think I need really much else. I will actually go to the curse room. I don't know why I didn't already go there. I really should have. I'm not going to go to the mirror world. It's not something I really feel like doing right now. And yeah, that's fine. Yeah, other than Cult of the Lamb, there's not really been any other games that have intrigued me too much. The last game that I played like crazy when it came out was Elden Ring. And I kind of do wish I would have streamed that or at least like made content about it. But at that time, I wasn't actually making content. And it is sometimes more fun just to play a game and enjoy it. And most of my time playing it, I was just on a call with my best friend. And it was just some of the best times I've had playing video games in a long time. We just had a lot of fun. And so it was worth it not to actually make content out of it, which it's kind of weird. Whenever you start making content and gathering any sort of following, I mean, even when I had like 1,000 subscribers or even when I even had like 500 subscribers, I felt like a need to like be doing something in the game that was like would relate to content. I didn't feel like that much when I was at like the lower thousands, but like once I started getting up there and like started like actually grinding, it got to the point where I'm like, if I'm doing anything gaming wise, I should be making content. And the only thing that like gets me views when I make content is Isaac. So the only thing I should be playing is Isaac. And so anytime I play a game, it would be Isaac. And pretty much anytime I was playing, I'd either be streaming it or recording it. And it kind of gets into like a really bad cycle. And so I feel weird doing nothing. Also, I'm taking so much damage right now. I just IBS, I'm not paying attention to it, and it's a little rough. Yeah, it's just a bad habit to get into. But Cult of the Lamb is a roguelike. It's similar to the category game as Isaac. It's very different from Isaac, but it's a roguelike. So I would think that more people who are fans of Isaac would be fans of Cult of the Lamb. But it's just anytime you play a game that's not Isaac and you're an Isaac person, you're not going to get as many views. Because even though people like roguelikes, some people who like Isaac aren't really the biggest fan of roguelikes. Like, for me, I'm an example of that where I'm not a huge roguelike fan. I just love Binding of Isaac. I just found out about it, started playing it, and I have played a lot of roguelikes just because it is fun to see like what other roguelikes are like. But every single time I play them, like, I just compare it to Isaac, and they're not as good as Isaac, which the only roguelikes that have been pretty good are Hades, but Hades is more like a lore-rich game than like a real roguelike. There's really not much roguelike aspects to it. It's all pretty set in stone. There's not much difference run to run. The replayability just seems to like dwindle every time you play it, but it still is a really, really good game. Like story-wise and just actual like gameplay-wise, it's super fun, but like you find yourself always going to the same boons and like going back and doing the same stuff run to run. I haven't beaten it fully. I have gotten really far within it. I have like 50 hours or something like that, which it's not a lot. Like, you should beat a game to really like have an opinion on it. I think at least. Yeah, that's why I don't really want to say too much about Wrath of the Lamb. Other than I don't want to say anything bad about the game, which I don't really have anything bad to say no matter what right now. But there's no reason to say bad things about a game that you've really not played to completion. Like, if a game's buggy in that, sure, you can like complain about that when the game comes out and be like, it's a bad game because it has bugs and it's unplayable. If a game's unplayable, then yeah, you can say something about it. But if you play like Binding of Isaac for 45 minutes and say that you don't like the game because it's a bad game, that's just dumb. I'm just saying Binding of Isaac is the example. Any game that's like that, I think it is pretty true. Like, even with like Minecraft, some people probably play it and they're like, hey, it's just like, it's boring. It's just a survival game. You need to like beat the Ender Dragon. You need to play it and like actually experience all of it. You have to like get all the armor. It gets really fun. But until you've done that in a game, I don't think you can judge it. Like, I still think that Minecraft like does get boring. It's not like it is one of my favorite games ever, but it does get boring. Does that mean it's a bad game? No. But some people might think it's boring. It's just, I don't know. People judge too soon. So I don't know what's I feel like I was not even close to a bomb just then. I just got blown up. But yeah, I don't know. It's just weird. It's just weird when people judge games way too quickly. But I think Hades is really good. Slay the Spire has been fun. It's just Slay the Spire is hard. It is a much harder game, like, because it's a different type of skill that you require. It's more like a logical skill than actual, like, I mean, with Isaac, it's being able to dodge, being able to shoot things, and that kind of stuff, where most of if you can beat a run is your skill. And Slay the Spire is your deck building skill, but lots of it is, like, luck with what cards you get and just how good you can build a deck. Like, there's no, like, you can't override the game with pure skill, though, sometimes. But I mean, I don't know. It's like, you, with Isaac at least, or any, like, roguelike that, like, you use, like, weapons and stuff and shoot, I can do pretty well with, like, off the bat, with, like, not much knowledge, because you don't really need to, like, know that much about the game. You can just use a lot of skill. Like, you do need some knowledge, like, about the games, but with, like, Slay the Spire, you need a lot of knowledge. You need to, like, know what the cards do, know what works well together. I don't know what I'm talking about, really, but that is my opinion, I guess. Kind of just got lost into my train of thought and didn't understand what I was saying anymore. And, ooh, all good stat increases. Speed down, luck down is probably the best thing that can happen, and we did get a health up as well. And I don't think I want Book of Virtues. I love Book of Virtues to death. It's such a good item, but instead of Book of Virtues, I think I want to just roll it and see if we can get something crazy. And I know that might be like, some people are like, that's dumb. It is dumb. And that's why I'm doing it. I do dumb things because it's more fun that way. I like taking risks. If you don't play the game risky-like, especially once you get to high numbers, it's not like we're risking anything. It's just like we're risking losing a good item. So let's do this. And we re-roll. And dang, 2 of my least favorite items to get on the first roll is kind of insane. I will take Holy Orb because for the rest of the run, every item we get will be good. Holy Water is good, but there's better items. Do I want that? Grants Flight and 2 Soul Hearts. I have such high damage already. But I'll just take that. Sounds like a good time. I know I already have Flight. Some people might be like, that was a waste. I think it's fine. Some people really like Revelations. I feel like there's other people who agree with me where I think it's not the best item ever. It's just I'd rather take it than get something bad. Because there's a lot of items I can see coming after that would be bad. And I have a lot of Angel Deals ahead of me. So no need to keep rolling. Also, whenever you only have a single item to reroll, it's really not as good, I would say. You're being a lot riskier. So I'd rather just, like, count my blessings. Hey, I wish that was inside the item room, but that works too. We are so strong. Okay, I just walked into every single one of those tiers. I think playing Wrath of the Lamb has... Not Wrath of the Lamb, dang. Binding of Isaac reference? Playing Cult of the Lamb... Oh, I wish I could have gotten the other one. A tier 8 up would be nice. But I think it has messed with my Isaac playing a little bit. Because in Wrath of the Lamb, you just play full aggro. There's not really many, like, shots that come at you. And when there are shots that come at you, it's pretty, like, clear that it's a shot that's coming at you. It's like these big, like, lava balls. And you pretty much, it's a pretty aggro game. Mainly because it is, like, they're not going to have a bunch of shooty guys if there's melee attacks. That'd be kind of dumb if you could never get close enough to actually deal damage. But I just feel very aggro right now. I'm just, like, running at things. Can I blow these guys up? I always hate that. I think for some reason, I think the hitbox on these guys is very odd. I don't think it actually fills out the edge that they're on. I feel like it's a lot skinnier. So whenever you try to put it in the middle, you can never blow up 2 at the same time. Maybe I'm wrong and I just missed it, but that was too bad. Ouroboros, I'd never take it. I don't think I've ever used Ouroboros, like, for a long period of time. Maybe it's good with something, like... I think it's still bad with Tractor Beam. I'm pretty sure. I'll pick it up real quick just to show you guys what it does. But, like, I can't imagine a time where that would ever be good. I think maybe I have used it once. But I feel like if you have something that controls tiers pretty well, it would be fine. But I don't know. We do have a lot of health, though. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Now that's a lot of damage. That bomb like landed on top of another bomb, or on top of a rock, which is really weird. Hey, you guys. And Revelations is pretty nice. It is like Holy Brimstone, so it is a nice like big like penetrative burst damage. So it can be pretty nice. But I don't know. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite item out there. I think there's a lot of better items. I'd rather just have my attacks be better than having something that's its own attack. Because it takes like, you have to put effort into actually using it. You have to like hold down for longer than you normally hold down. What's nice is right now we have regular tiers, so it's easy to hold down and charge it. But on some runs, it's not as easy. Wheel of Fortune. I don't know if I'm going to use Wheel of Fortune. I used it yesterday, and it really wasn't worth it. I think I'm just going to use Telepills, or take Telepills with, and see what I can do with it. Also, secret room right here. How do I know? It just looked like a secret room area. You know, like whenever you walk into this room, it's like, that's an obvious wall that has nothing on it. Why is that? Why would a game do that? The world may never know. Nice. Let's charge this up again. These are like the only or the main rooms I really like Revelations for, because you can just do damage all the way across, and you don't even have to get close to enemies. So look at that. IBS stopped my charge from going off. IBS makes me angry. I feel like I might give it a little bit too much grief for being bad. It's really not as bad as I feel like I say it is, but that was kind of an OP strat. I don't know why, but like IBS randomly blew something up, which is kind of cool. Hey, we got a tier 8 up, which I did ask for, so that's cool. Hey, look, a tilted rock. I love tilted rocks. I am going to use this to see if I can go to the I Am Error room. I can. So guess what? We're going to go all the way over here, grab the card that we left, grab the card that we left. I was like, what card did we leave? And we might use Wheel of Fortune later. Now, the reason why Wheel of Fortune is, in my opinion, one of the worst cards to use in the entirety of the Binding of Isaac Repentance is because it can do a random dice room effect. Now, the issue with a random dice room effect compared to like, I don't know, any other effect, is that a dice room has six things it can do. It can either D4 you, D100 you, D20 you in 2 different rooms, D6, or forget you now, or forget me now. And so if you think about that, that's a 1 in 3 chance to reroll your entire build. And so like the highest chance you have to do something is equal between re-rolling your entire build and re-rolling all the pickups on the floor, which the pickups on the floor is fine. It's not really useful though, so the card's not that good in that circumstance. Re-rolling yourself is pretty not fun if you don't have the chance to do it multiple times. I think the only time you should ever re-roll yourself is if you can continually do it until you get something good. Come here. Thank you. But then you have a 1 in 6 chance of going to or like redoing the floor and using Forget Me Now, and a 1 in 6 chance of actually re-rolling the item that you have. So it's like, there's not like a time where it's ever that like good. I just think it's pretty bad. So yeah, I do take it with me though, because it is risky. It's like a little fun. It is gambling a little bit. So, you know, I'll take that. And ooh, we got spun so fast. What in the world? I didn't even realize we were about to get spun. I forgot that we got experimental treatment, and we got virus since it was invisible, or since it was blind. I was just like, I don't know what this does. Okay, good. So I don't like how IBS interrupts Revelation. It is really annoying. Like right there, it just interrupts it, which I don't understand. Also, get the necromancers out first so they don't like revive any enemies. And of course, Soul Bethany, every time you see it, you just use it real quick. No reason not to. And we can also go to the curse room for absolutely free. And telepills, I don't need that. And this should be the secret room, I feel like. Not the secret room. Crazy. I'll just take petrified poop. No reason not to. I feel like I don't really care about Locust too much. I think Locust is actually what was doing damage to me, and I kept blaming it on IBS. Locust has a fly that spawns and it explodes. It's the one Locust of War, or Locust trinket that is kind of bad. Because it's pretty much like BBF, but it goes straight to enemies. And so if there's any enemy close to you in the beginning, you should get hurt. And I can't take that. I want to go for angel deals. I want to stay going for angel deals. So I'm just going to not do that. I will blow this up. I don't know why, but my mustachio is extra itchy right this second. I don't enjoy it. I might as well take this. Tarot cloth is pretty sick. I'm scared of tarot cloth with this, but you know what? It's fun, so I'll take it. I'm just taking this for later. There's no reason for me to take it right now, like, or even use it right now. If I rerolled right now, it probably would be fine, but I'd rather get a bunch of high tier items that might reroll into good stuff. Guppy's Eye. That's actually really good. I don't know why I bombed for money right there. It's not a bad idea. Doesn't really matter too much. And Hermit, don't need you. I'm really just looking for a good card. Did I find the secret room? I did not. Weird. Oh my gosh. That almost gave me a... That hurt my head. I was going to say it gave me an aneurysm. But it didn't almost give me an aneurysm. That would be a lie. That can't be the secret room. Secret room probably is on one of these sides. Probably right here. Yep. And it's just more money. And it's 2 lucky pennies. That's actually not too bad. We still don't have anything like super standout right this second, but we should get something exciting soon, especially since we have Sacred Orb. Sacred Orb makes it so you can't get, I think, qualities. It reduces the chance of getting quality 0 and 1 items. Might completely make it so you can't get them in the game anymore. Something like that. But it makes it so you have higher quality items. So it's pretty much Tainted Loss effect, or ability. I hate how it keeps on delaying my shot. It really is confusing. But look at that. We get Squeezy where... What did we get that was a fire rate up? I don't know. I don't know anything anymore. I'm just confused. Always. And we'll go next floor. Nothing else to really do here. We could have looked for the super secret room, but I don't actually care about the super secret room too much. Also, I don't know why. My camera's been like just in the wrong spot all day today. But there we go. Is that better? That's actually worse. Is that better? It does look better. Also, I really don't like the color of this shirt. This is the Binding of Isaac, the Unboxing of Isaac shirt for, I think, this month. I think this is like just one of the ugliest shirt colors, especially for somebody like me who is super pale and pretty much matches the color of the shirt. I'm like, it's a kind of unfortunate. It's like unflattering. Now, if you're like slightly tan, it kind of just looks weird. Because it's just like, it's just kind of off. Yeah, I don't know. It's just not my favorite. I just don't like any like nude toned shirts of any kind. I just think it's not appealing. And you know what? That sucks. This is why IBS just sucks, because if you don't look at like, oh, it's like, am I holding a bomb over my head? You should not have to check to see if you're holding a bomb over your head. But you know what you should check for? If you have a black handle in the shop, let's go. That's going to be pretty exciting. I am recording this much earlier than I usually record. I've been trying to like actually like, you know, have a better schedule. I went to sleep last night at midnight. It's crazy. Going to sleep at times that are like normal to most human beings is not something that I've done in a long time. And it's very good. And it's just nice. It's mainly because the only reason I've been getting on a better schedule is because of streaming. It's just like I want to be able to wake up after and have a full night's sleep before I stream, just because it's hard to be entertaining if you're sleepy and cranky. So I try not to be sleepy and cranky. So, yeah. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's just lose the black art real quick. Doesn't matter. Also, I have hair touching my nose. I think that is why it's so itchy. I don't know what's happening. My mustache is like making the top of my lip itchy, and my hair is like coming down, making my like nose itchy. It's all a really bad time. And what's up with... I feel like all we can get in this game is Firemind. This game loves Firemind. Okay. Let's go check this out. Did I miss anything on this floor? I don't think I did. We got both the item rooms. We're fine. Why is that not a triple stop? Insta-kill. And why is it a devil deal? That sucks. I'm going to take you. I'm going to come here. I'm not even going to take you. You're not worth it. And hopefully we can get an angel deal. If we don't get an angel deal, this is going to suck. This is why I just don't like, sometimes don't like going angel deals, because when you get like bad luck, and I'm not even blaming this on the game right now. This is just like unfortunate bad luck that I've been having. If your luck is pretty bad, you just kind of like, you just lose. You just lose everything. You don't get any angel deals. It's just a bad time, and you're sad. Well, that sucked. Now I get to do this whole charade where I try to leave, come back in, grab this, and leave, and not get damaged. Let's go. Yeah, it's just like I got one angel deal, and that's it. I got one angel deal and a devil deal. And it's like, okay, well, if I'm going for angel deals, I'm not going to take that devil deal, especially that one, which was bad. And it's just kind of crazy how angel deals are just pretty rough to go for. I wish there was like, I wish you could pick which path you're going to go for early in the run. I know that kind of sounds like a dumb idea, but the fact that the only way you can get angel deals is by not going for devil deals, and you literally can't get an angel deal before a devil deal, makes it so like, I just find devil deals so much more appealing. Because guess what? If I just say, oh, well, I can just take devil deals, then I no longer have to have the question of, should I take the devil deal or should I go for angel deals? Because if I just go for devil deals, guess what? I probably get a bunch of devil deals that I can actually take, or get the deal of the kind I want that I can take and be fine. With angel deals, though, you have such a high chance, especially if you don't take the key piece, to not get another angel deal. Now, sure, it is kind of my fault for not taking the key piece, but like it's just kind of ridiculous that, I don't know, I feel it's just that you can't lock into angel deals. It's always kind of just annoyed me. Like, I feel like it would be a little OP if you could lock into angel deals, but it just, something doesn't feel right about the fact that you can't lock into them. I don't know. It's just weird. It just annoys me. It's just hard to go for angel deal runs, and it's hard to want to go for angel deal runs when it's not really like easy, or really something that's, I don't know. It's not easy enough to do. Which that is just maybe a skill issue right there. Who knows? But I just find it a little frustrating. But hey, at least we got Sacred Orb, so we'll have better items. I just feel like a little Brimstone should not be above quality 1. I'll be honest. Any familiar should be low quality. Familiars just really aren't that good when it comes down to it. Also, can we stop getting stupid locusts? Locust familiar or trinkets are not good. I'm just so itchy. Good, good, good. I need to sit up straight. Good. Yeah, I don't know. Isaacs just has some things that are just a little rough, and I absolutely hate IBS. They really, I don't know. I know I said I don't like IBS. I should have just not taken IBS if I don't want it. But it's one of those items that, sure, it can be good if you use it correctly, but like I don't ever check above my head to see if there's a bomb. It's like, it's just a very inconvenient item that doesn't really add much to like your game. It's more of a danger than anything. It makes it so like, look, instead of throwing out my charge, I have to pull out a poop first. That's completely inconvenient. And the same thing happens with Montezuma's Revenge sometimes, I think. I don't know what happens. And look at this. Look at this. Why is there just a bomb on the floor? It's like there's so many things that can just hurt you. I think the bomb above your head is worse than the explosive diarrhea. I take a bunch of damage from explosive diarrhea, but it all sucks. Oh my gosh. And Fire Mind, yeah. Fire Mind also blows up. But Fire Mind's fine, because guess what? It's actually part of the item where if you just stay far away, you won't blow up. Whenever it comes to IBS, you can just be standing still and you take damage. It brings the damage to you. All you have to do with Fire Mind is not get close to your tears. Same thing with Ipecac. And look at that. Why do I just randomly blow up? I don't know what caused that. I don't know. IBS is just one of the dumbest items in the game. It's like, I know I complain about it a lot, but There's just some things in the game that are just not as fun. Ace of Clubs, Death, Wheel of Fortune. I'm probably just going to Wheel of Fortune this run because it's gone so downhill so quickly. I swear this has happened before where I get like IBS and I get no angel deals. It's runs like this that it's just like, it brings out a lot of like what I find not to be fun in Binding of Isaac. And like, is it a skill issue for a bomb to be right at your feet? No, it's not. I'll stop complaining. That was on me. That one was on me. My nose. So itchy. I really need a haircut. I haven't gotten a haircut in a while. As you can probably tell, my hair is super long. And I think my hair looks really, really bad when it starts getting long. It just looks weird. I'd rather look shaped up and nice. Oh, this stuff might all be rerolled in a second. Interesting. Wait, what the heck? Oh. Okay, so I forgot that I had Tarot Cloth. So it did the D100 effect and the Forget Me Now effect, which is actually kind of sick. You know what? That's fine. We get Euthanasia. That was actually not too bad. We did get a health down from that, I think. We get Stem Cells. We get Analog Stick. And this is more fun. We still aren't able to go to Mega Satan. Now, one thing that would have been sad right there is if I would have done that with the key pieces, I would not have been able to fight Mega Satan because technically I already unlocked the door, and this is a different floor than what we were previously on. So no matter what, I wouldn't have fought Mega Satan on this run if I used that card. So that's kind of good news and bad news. Here, okay. Name like any 3 active items that are much worse than this. There's not many. Like D7, kind of useless. Pause, also kind of useless unless you have like some good orbitals. And Scissors, just really not that good. I'm going to take D7 though to get more chests. Which I guess, I thought that was D10, I will be honest. D10 is arguably just a really bad item. If you guys don't know what D10 does, it rerolls enemies. The issue is it can reroll you into like much stronger enemies. Also, that's fun. That's sick. And like, especially on early floors, it can reroll you into like endgame enemies who have dummy amount of health. It's very unfortunate. So I don't know if there's hair on my nose. I don't know what's happening. I'm just completely bothered right now. Everything's going wrong that can go wrong. I will say the reroll though made this run a little bit more fun. 9 lives. Interesting. I don't have enough keys for anything, but I might be able to get enough keys at some point. Hopefully. You know what? I'm fighting you again, Chadley. Ooh, regular chests. Okay, more health. Sinus infection. Okay, I'm starting to like this. So I don't want to take damage because I'm itching my nose. That's gonna happen. It's inevitable. And I need to go back and watch the Avenger movies. It's been a while since I've seen any of the Avenger movies. And they're honestly just so good. Okay, that's not keys. I really just need keys right now, game. If I can get keys. That is my fault, not gonna lie. I was standing right in the middle of the room when I activated the enemies that I knew spawned in the middle of the room. I probably should have just taken those items in those first chests. It's kind of dumb not to. So yeah. Okay, Metronome is pretty decent. Book of Death, don't care about it. We'll just take this. And we'll just finish this up right here. I don't think there's going to be much else on this. Wait, what the heck? How did I not use... How many keys did I have? I'm confused. I thought I only had... Did I already get keys? Okay, I guess, I don't know. I thought I only got 2 keys. I'm very confused. I'll go back and get the items. And there's only 1 item, and it's Sci-Fly. Let's go. Okay. We can go fight the boss. And there's not much else we can do on this run because we really don't have much else we can do. Unless we go and get like every chest. We might be able to get Dad's key. But the chance of that happening are so low, that's really not worth it to go like full clear. I was trying to go for Mega Satan this run. I did get Mega Satan yesterday at least, so that was pretty sick. But things happen. Sometimes the game doesn't go the way you want to, and there's nothing you can do about it. But anyways, that was a really fun run. Honestly, the reroll that turned into a Forget Me Now as well was actually really cool. But yeah, that right there is going to be win number 213 in a row. So if you guys did enjoy that video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Oh, gosh. I dropped my controller. Things went... I almost started a new run. Instead, I went to Tainted. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed that video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Helps my channel a lot. Helps me grow. Thank you guys for watching. And as always, it's been Priets. Peace out. Bye.